It's a pleasure to be here back in Armenia. Although you said that it was the first meeting of the foreign minister from Canada.
First official visit.
Yes, first official visit of a foreign minister to Canada. It's my second visit because at the time I was not foreign minister. I was minister in charge of la francophonie, and I still remember with great joy the wonderful summit that was hosted by Armenia in 2018. In different times, indeed. But it's great to be back. The Canada-Armenia friendship is one that is built upon a foundation of deep people-to-people ties. And to be frank, when I'm back here, I feel that I'm coming back to see my family. Parce que, on le sait, c'est un peu comme retourner à la maison, retourner un peu dans l'esprit montréalais, certainement de notre quartier-ville, où nous savons qu'il y a beaucoup de liens entre l'Arménie et Montréal. Alors, ça me fait vraiment plaisir d'être ici. More than 60,000 people of Armenian descent call Canada home, and the Armenian community in Canada is vibrant. It is very dynamic. And it contributes meaningfully to towns and cities across our country, and of course, including my hometown of Montreal. Canada stands with the people of Armenia in support of their sovereignty and independence. We believe in your democratic aspirations, and we are committed to working with you to realize them. Today, we mark an important milestone in the Canada-Armenia relationship. I'm pleased to say that we will officially open Canada's new embassy in Yerevan a bit later today. This is a promise we made to the Armenian people last year, and it is a promise kept. The Canadian embassy will bring Canadian diplomats to Yerevan so that we can further strengthen and deepen our relationship and to support Armenia's democratic reform efforts. Canada commends Armenia's ongoing efforts to promote peace and stability within the region, but we agree, and we all agree, that more needs to be done. As part of our continued work, Canada calls for the full respect of the territorial integrity of Armenia and reaffirms the importance of the strict adherence to the principles of non-use of force and threat of use of force. Canada also calls on the Azerbaijan government for the respect of the right to return of the recently displaced Armenians from Nagorno-Karabakh, and to show good faith in facilitating the restoration of an unimpeded humanitarian access to Nagorno-Karabakh for the safe return of ethnic Armenians. Together with our partners, we continue to work on mitigating the impacts of this unjustifiable military actions on civilians who have already been affected by months of illegal blockade and to find sustainable negotiated settlement to this conflict. Aujourd'hui, plus que jamais, il est important que le Canada et le monde entier démontrent leur soutien au peuple arménien pour les générations affectées par le génocide arménien de 1915, ainsi que les communautés qui ont fui le Nagorno-Karabakh, provoquant la crise humanitaire dont nous sommes témoins présentement. And this morning, I attended a wreath-laying ceremony at the Armenian Genocide Memorial to honor the memories of the 1.5 million ethnic Armenians who lost their lives during the 1915 genocide. And I'm also happy to announce today that Canada is increasing our humanitarian assistance to those who have fled Nagorno-Karabakh up to nearly $4 million. This includes an additional $1 million of funding for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees for life-saving assistance. It also includes $2.5 million of funding to the International Committee of the Red Cross to help alleviate the suffering and provide urgent care to those who need it the most. Et demain, je me déplacerai à Jarmouk pour observer personnellement les impacts de cette crise humanitaire. Je rencontrerai des familles qui ont été déplacées et je discuterai de la situation avec des dirigeants locaux. Together, we must find ways we can work alongside each other to improve the situation for the civilians who have called this region their home for centuries. It is my sincere hope that next time we gather, it will be to celebrate peace, security, prosperity we all dream of and that we all deserve.
Mentioned a month ago that Canada is bringing the Artsakh issue to every diplomatic table possible, and now in the light of what's happened last month of Azerbaijan's attack, there's been discussions in Canada's parliament of possible sanctions against Azerbaijan. Is that something that your government is seriously considering?
So first and foremost, there's a reason why I'm here. I'm here to make sure that we strengthen the relationship between Canada and Armenia, and we're doing so very concretely by opening for the first time an embassy in Armenia. The diplomatic presence of Canada used to be out of Moscow, and of course it is important now that we be in the country to support a very important democracy that needs to be supported. Second, when it comes to sanctions, I've answered that question already. I've said everything is on the table. That being said, we expect that Armenia's territorial integrity be respected, and for us, this is definitely something that we're watching.